Grade 3, this is Mrs. Henry, and it's time for art. This week, we're going to work on making an agamograph. This is a picture of an agamograph. It's really two pictures, and then the way that they're cut and arranged, you can look at it from one side and you can see one picture. If you look at it from another side, you see a different picture, just like on this slide. We're going to connect what you've been doing in class on natural disasters. But I think we need to start this week just practicing how to draw these natural disasters. Look at some of the ones here. I know you've done tornadoes and earthquakes and volcanoes. Here's some other ones, hurricanes and floods. Lots of different disasters and different ways you can draw them. First, I want to look at the elements of art. You remember those posters that are hanging in our room on the cabinets? They're talking about the elements of art and the principles of art. The elements are what the artist uses to create art, like lines and shapes and colors. You are going to be using all of those things when we draw our natural disasters. The principles of art are how those elements are arranged. We are going to focus on movement. When you think of natural disasters, I think of movement. Look at the volcano. I can feel that lava and smoke shooting out the top just because of the way it's drawn. If you follow this step-by-step drawing, you will be able to draw a volcano. Here's a tornado, or some people call them twisters. It's a basic shape of a triangle, and then you put a curve to it and lines that go around the cone to make it look that it's round. It feels like it's moving because of those lines on the outside of the cone. Flames and smoke, fire. This definitely is movement. The flames of a fire are like dancing around. You can see that they feel like they're moving in these pictures. Earthquake. I couldn't find a very good picture of earthquake, but I think the one on the left is a good picture. But you could see the one the one on the left, you could see the doors on the either side of the doors has those zigzag lines. It makes it feel like it's moving. In all of your natural disasters, the sky is always filled with some kind of lightning bolts or gray, black clouds that are moving. Sometimes they move very fast. Sometimes they just hover over. But here are some pictures of clouds and lightning that you can practice drawing. I chose different artwork from students, not our students, but artwork off of the internet that I thought were good representations of each of your natural disasters. Here's a slide on tornadoes and hurricanes. I can feel the wind because the trees are bending, and I can feel the movement of the waves and because they're white on top, so it feels like they're crashing. Look at the tornado. You can definitely feel the movement of that tornado coming through. Here are tsunamis. Waves definitely are show movement, and these you can feel them about to crash. Volcanoes. Well, that is a great example of movement because with volcanoes, there's lots of spewing of lava and smoke and ash. As we're going through these slides, you might want to think about which one you really want to do for your agamograph. Forest fires. We just heard about all the forest fires that were happening in Australia. Lightning. You see how the artist used the lightning bolts coming down. You definitely feel like I can hear them. But you see how in this picture there's lots of cool colors because it's the sky, whereas in the volcanoes there's a lot of warm colors, in the forest fires because they used a lot of warm colors. This week we're going to start thinking and practicing drawing. We're not going to do our final drawing. We're just going to practice. What I want you to do is I want you to divide your paper into 4 sections. And I want you to practice any 4 types of disasters you want. There are plenty to choose from. You can draw a volcano, forest fires, tsunamis, rain and lightning storms, hurricanes, tornadoes, clouds, and earthquakes. This is mine that I did. I chose 4. I chose volcanoes, tornadoes, tsunamis, and I did some clouds. Because I think in all the pictures that I'll probably do, I'm probably going to put some clouds in it. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'm going to do this week. I mean, for my final project, but I'm leaning toward tsunami. But we'll see. You don't have to make a decision this week, but I do want you to practice how to draw them. So next week, you'll be able to decide which one you want to do, and we can begin also learning how to do bubble letters. A lot of you, I think, already know how to do those, but we can put some practice into them. Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing what you sketch out, and whatever you do, have fun doing it.